Hi, I'm Tanya. Welcome to the Bat Cave. This is my first YouTube video on my channel, and a lot of people have requested for me to show them how I do my everyday makeup. I have a pretty unique style with my eyeshadow and eyeliner, so I'm hoping this video will try to explain a little bit of how I do some of my makeup. I'm gonna have a lot of future videos of crazier eye looks, so stay tuned if you're interested. And this is the video. All right, so I'm gonna start off with the foundation and concealer. And what I use is the Kat Von D earlier version of her foundation. It's a very nice shade. It's the lightest shade, I believe. And then I'm also going to use this NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop concealer. I normally use my other concealer, that's the, I don't remember it now, but it's the Age Rewind concealer, if you know what that is. It's like a sponge applicator. I don't have it. It's probably in my bag somewhere, but I'm also using a damp beauty blender. This is just a black one I got from CVS a long time ago. Not that long ago. It's not gross, I promise. But I'm going to start off with the e.l.f. primer as a base. And this is the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer. And so I just take some on my fingers. So I'm just putting the primer on all the areas I'm going to be putting the foundation and concealer on, which is pretty much all over my face and my eyelids as well. All right, and once I'm done with that, I'm going to start with the foundation. Let me shake it first. And I'm just gonna put a little bit on the back of my hand, like this. It'll come out. There we go. That took longer than it needed to. Anyways. And then I'm just taking the beauty blender and taking some of the foundation and going under my eyes and on my eyelid as well. And also covering up my blemishes. I picked on my skin earlier this week, so it's very red and irritated, so I'm just gonna cover it up a little bit. Also, the primer doubles as a moisturizer, and I really need that right now because it's winter. And I'm just gonna repeat the steps on the other side of my face, and I'm also going to be doing a line down my nose, down the center. Like that, and then kind of blend it out. And then I'm going to use the concealer, the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop concealer. And I'm just going to use the concealer under my eyes and all of the little darker spots that I need. I'm almost out of this concealer, so excuse the streakiness of it, but it'll work. And then I'm just blending it out with the beauty blender once again. All right, so I'm done with the foundation. Usually I just powder it, but left my powder upstairs, so this is fine. I don't mind the dewy finish of the foundation. I'm gonna go straight into the eyeshadow. So I'm using the Venus palette. This is a red eyeshadow palette with a lot of pink and red tones and some brown tones in there. And it's one of my favorite palettes because I use pretty much every shade in that, except for some of the shimmers because I'm not much of a shimmer person. Sorry, I'm shaking. Good. All right, and I'm just gonna be using the color Rebirth, this pink shade down here, kind of a corally pink shade. And I'm going to be putting a lot of that on my eye. I'm initially flicking it upward towards my temple, and then I'm bringing it back down towards the inner corner of my eye and creating kind of like a fake eyelid, maybe. Kind of like Deadpool or Spider-Man's eye look. So I'm just continuing to build up on the color and flicking it upward in a giant wing. And then I'm going to repeat it on the other side. Something like that. The color's a bit darker on this side because I had some leftover product, so I'm going to go back in with Muse. It's a dark burgundy color. And I'm probably going to switch my brush out for a darker brush and then go in the outer corner in the crease, just to kind of build up the shadow in my crease right there and make it kind of smoky looking. And then I also flick it up on the very edge, like a fake eyeliner kind of thing. I don't know. And then I'll do the same thing on this eye. And I also kind of bring some of the burgundy shadow onto my eyelid, this last little bit right here. Just kind of blending it forward into my actual eyelid. And then I'm going to go back with the original shade, Rebirth, this pinky corally tone again, and just go under my eyes. And connect it with the rest of the makeup right here. And I kind of go crazy because I like to exaggerate I don't know, I like to have like these big under eye smoky redness. I don't know. I think it looks so pretty. I think it looks very like fiery and, I don't know, mysterious. And I'm gonna do it on the other side as well. I think I'm also attracted to a look like this because I am a fire sign and I do enjoy fire. I don't enjoy being burned by fire, obviously, but I do enjoy looking at fire. Which unfortunately those two happen to correlate, being a witch and all. But anyways, I'm going to be taking the shade called Icon, this dark brown color. It has a little bit of shimmer, but it's just like the slightest amount that it doesn't bother me. So I'm just going to use that in the same places I just used the last shade, this burgundy color. And I'm just going to put it in the creases and the edges. And I also flick this up very gently. Make a very faint shadow of an eyeliner. And then also go under my eye halfway. And I'm also packing it onto the back of my eyelid as well. And repeating the same steps on the other side. Something like that. And because I'm feeling fancy, I'm going to darken the color with a black eyeshadow. This is the Orb of Sight palette from Black Moon Cosmetics, I believe, or just Moon Cosmetics. Can't recall the name right now, but this palette's really cute, and it's got a bunch of red tones, again, autumn colors. I love autumn colors on the eyes. I don't know, I love fall, so. And so I'm just gonna be using the black shade right here called Black. The rest of the shades all have very creative names, except for the black shade for some reason. This one is Strawberry, Cold, Worm, Harvest, Blood, Wolf, and then Black. And I'm going to be going with Boring Black. Thank you. And I'm just going to be putting some back in the same spots because I love a dark look sometimes. And by sometimes, I mean almost every day. When I have the time and energy. I don't do the makeup every day. I wish I would. But it's just not realistic right now. Nobody has the energy to do anything every day anymore. I believe that. So this is the finished eyeshadow, and I'm going to be moving on to my favorite part, eyeliner. This is the NYX Epic Ink Liner. This is my go-to eyeliner, and I get it in the waterproof formula because I have watery tear ducts and I tend to cry sometimes, so I like to use this and it won't smudge or drip down my face. This also lasts me forever. I have these for about a month and I do huge eyeliner looks. If you know me, I do very large eyeliner normally, so for the amount of eyeliner I do, this lasts me a long time, and I recommend it to anyone that wants to do their eyeliner big and beautiful, or anyone that's not very used to eyeliner either, because this is a marker tip and it's very easy. All of the eyeliner is stored in the back of the pen and it just comes back out through the tip. So now I'm just going to start the eyeliner line, and I'm just following the black eyeshadow line that I kind of did, and then connecting it down to the bottom towards my inner corner. And once I get to the inner corner or halfway through where I get to my pupil, I make it very thin. And then I just fill it in. Like that. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye. And when I mess up my eyeliner, either I go bigger, which is usually how it goes, or I use a makeup wipe and kind of fix my mistakes by covering up the patch that I missed with eyeshadow and then redoing the eyeliner. But that's only if I'm like really desperate, because I don't like to mess up the eyeshadow underneath, just because it's hard to replicate once again. And that's basic eyeliner. So if you wanted to, you could stop right there for eyeliner, but I love to do under eye eyeliner. Recently, I've just been doing that a lot. I love to kind of go for crazy alien makeup looks, kind of like, what's that band called? Kiss. Kind of Kiss makeup, where you got the big under eye makeup. I'm also really inspired by Agretsuko, who's also inspired by Kiss, you know. So I've got big eyeliner underneath the eyes. Today I'm just going to be making my mom happy and doing a normal eyeliner look. We'll probably be doing plenty more videos where I'm doing lots of different eyeliner looks underneath my eyes, because that's what I love to do and I love changing it up. So stay tuned for that if you'd like to see that. But right now I'm just going to be finishing up this look and doing my eyebrows. So obviously right now my eyebrows are uneven, as my dad pointed out this morning at breakfast, because I do not get them professionally done. I just do them myself when I'm very angry. So they happen to be very small. And I just kind of make them little commas, maybe. Little commas on my eyebrows. Or little, I don't know. What would you call that? A worm? A little worm. A little caterpillar. And I make the bottom line down here longer, and then I kind of angle it up. And I kind of messed up, so I'll probably take a makeup wipe to that. And then I just repeat the same process on the other eye, or eyebrow. And the eyebrows are hard to get perfect the first or second or third or sixth time, so, you know. If you mess up, that's okay. I'm messing up too. I'm just gonna use a makeup removing towelette. You could use whatever ones. I use the Garnier Skin Active towelettes. These are really good for sensitive skin, personally. And they don't make my eyes red or hurt. So I'm just gonna be cleaning up the lines and making sure not to get the eyeshadow in the meantime. Ow. I keep bonking myself. Just kind of sharpening up the eyeliner. And then filling in the spots that I accidentally got rid of. Like that. And finally, just some mascara. I'm using the Revlon So Fierce mascara, and I picked it up because it's black and red, and I pick up everything that's black and red within a 5-mile radius because I'm attached to the colors, as you could tell. And I'm just gonna put this all over my eyelashes. And I also make sure to brush towards my nose. And this usually ends up getting mascara on my nose, but it allows the eyelashes to kind of spike up further. And then I'm going back under my eyes and doing mascara, of course. So I love this mascara compared to my old one because it has such a small bristle. My old one had a extremely large bristle. I'll show it right now. I'm not gonna show the brand because I don't wanna bash on anyone, but this is the wand. Much larger than this one for comparison, the one I'm using. The bristle's obviously way too big. I couldn't get under my eyes without making a huge mess, which normally I'm okay with if I'm doing crazy under eye makeup, but it's a bit annoying when you have to swipe away half of your makeup because this mascara is getting everywhere. So originally I liked the bottom one because it would get my mascara done pretty quickly, but I like the second one now because it's more precise and I'm not making a mess. So yeah, that's about the finished look. If I wanted to get fancy, I would do highlighter and probably contour, but I'm not feeling it all that much today. So I think I'll just stick with this, and this is the finished look. And normally I do some lipstick with it. I have a very specific way of doing my lipstick that a lot of people would probably like to know how to do. So I'll have a future video on how to do my lipstick. But for now, this is just the finished look. I'm not going to do any lipstick because I'm most likely going to be wearing a mask or staying inside today. So, you know, until COVID gets over with, I will probably be doing minimal lipstick. But stay tuned if you would like to see more makeup and lipstick and hopefully some witchy stuff if you would be interested. I am a lunar eclectic witch and I would love to share my practice with you. So, you know, let me know what you're interested in. I would love to hear in the comments. Thank you.